In the previous video on Protestantism in Costa Rica, we learned that the Anglican Church was established during the mid-19th century in the province of San Jose. I prepared a few short videos on the different Protestant churches late 19th century Afro-Caribbean immigrants brought to the province of Limon. See the links on the immigration of Caribbean immigrants and Protestantism in Costa Rica in the description. The focus of this video will be on the First Baptist Church. The first Protestant church that was established in the province of Limon was the First Baptist Church in 1888. Secondary sources indicate that 1 year later, this church expanded its membership to Cahuita, 9 Miles, Matina, Porvenir, Guasimo, and Turrialba. My research found primary sources in newspaper archives indicating that this church was also established in Madre de Dios, 12 Miles, 25 Miles, Zent, Germania, and Cimarrones. Secondary sources continue to report that in 1890, the Baptist Church started preaching in Spanish. For approximately 10 years, the first temple was in the center of the city on a property donated by Minor Keith. A doctor by the name of Pamphilo Valverde donated the land where the temple is presently located. At this point, I will share some results from my research gathered from early 20th century newspaper archives, confirming the establishment of this church in the province of Limon and the everyday life activities surrounding the church. This day in August, the information is telling us that some type of entertainment will take place at the Baptist Church in Matina, and that someday tomorrow of that period, some missionary program will be taking place at that same church in Matina. Here we have another report in the newspaper on September 5th indicating the programming for the following day, which would be a Sunday, and it is stating who will be the preacher for that day, the hours of the different services that will take place, and also they included the different places where people would have responsibility to perform the services during that day. So it is confirmed the places where the church was established, as I mentioned before, in 9 Miles, 12 Miles, 25 Miles, Cimarrones, Matina, and Madre de Dios. So this is the evidence that these churches existed in these places during early 20th century Costa Rica. In 1906, this clipping gives us a little more information of the different activities that are taking place in 4 of the churches. Please note that when you see appeared in the clippings, like on the top Baptist Church, it meant that it was the main church in the city of Limon, and then they will specify where the other churches are in other parts of the province, like in this case, Matina, Madre de Dios, and Cimarrones, and they are explaining or they are informing of the different activities that will take place at these churches. This clipping also in 1906 is telling us that there was a tradition of keeping what they call pleasant Sunday afternoon, and that consisted of a sacred concert. Based on what the information that the clipping is telling us, it seemed that it was something that the the Caribbean people brought with them during their services that they used to have in Jamaica, or in the West India Islands, as they said, not necessarily Jamaica itself. So this also is another evidence of different type of activities that used to take place within the Baptist Church during the early 20th century in Costa Rica. The last clipping for this video is found in 1905 at 9 Miles, giving evidence again that the church was established there. And it is reporting of a service in song that took place previously, and giving a little information as to the reason why the reverend did not attend, but highlighting what took place during that service. I think what is very important, especially for us descendants of these Caribbean ancestors, is that this information, or the information that is being gathered, it's finding out of names. Of course, we have to do in-depth research to know who these people were or where their descendants are today. But it is very, very important that history preserve their name for us to mention them today, like Mr. L. Small, the Reverend S. Pitt, Miss Eva Ernest, among many others that we will be mentioning as we continue with these videos. I hope you enjoyed this morsel I am sharing with you on this opportunity, with the recognition that in-depth study on this topic is ongoing. Ah, oh, yeah.